G'day everyone and welcome to Vipers Gaming. Thanks for joining us. And today we will be playing Mass Effect Andromeda. And we will be exploring EOS, having a chat to Bradley and also going and doing a bit of combat with the Kett. Probably going to kick him out of that base in this mission. First we'll go talk to Bradley, go deploy the H&S receiver, and then we're going to go fight some Kett. Kind of want to try out my new rifle. As you can see by the icons, we actually have quite a few new missions around here, so let's go do grab them as well in a minute.
Careful wearing that.
Excuse me?
The N7. That's not something you just put on. Might want to think about that.
You have experience with the rank?
I served with a couple. The people who wear N7, they earned it.
I served in the Alliance too. Peacekeeping.
Well, thank you for your service.
What's that mean?
Not a thing. Thank you. Thank you more as Pathfinder.
I didn't put this on without consideration. I need protection. It didn't seem right to alter it.
Fair enough. We all understand necessity, when there's no choice. I'm not saying take it off. It was your father's, wasn't it? That'll get you a pass from most people. We stay out of people's grief.
Just looking for a status report. Informal, of course.
Not much to report. We're making life up as we go.
We'll talk another time.
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Now, I never thought I'd ever be told off for wearing armor, but yeah. It does make sense when you're actually not an N7, but yeah. It's funny to hear that, because after playing Mass Effects 1 through 3, you know, you're always considered an N7, so nobody would actually ever notice nor care. But on this one, it's a little different.
Ryder, just who I was looking for. There, did you feel that tremor? We've been tracking major seismic activity lately. But I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
When isn't there? I solved one mystery on EOS and 3 more pop up.
This one might be a blessing in disguise. EOS has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
What's a seismic survey hammer?
Fox built them. They punch like a dozen Krogan and cause vibrational changes underground. The hammers give good geophysics data, but honestly, they're just fun.
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered. Trigger the hammers there. Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Now occasionally when you talk to her again, she'll give you a bit more information about waking somebody up for her. Let's see if that happens.
Ryder, this exaltation of the Ketts, is it contagious?
No, not from what we saw.
Thank God, because I just sent a team to scan around the old Kett outpost. If I'd sent them there and, well, forget it. Did you need something?
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Once more.
Ryder, I was wondering if I could ask a favor. It's sort of professional and sort of not.
What do you mean?
EOS really needs a water purification technician. Our block has one assigned, but after everything that happened, he's still in stasis. He's my fiancé, so I can't ask for a fast track. Conflict of interest and all. But you could, would you?
I'll see what I can do.
That would be wonderful. His name is Evan Kendricks. Do you need anything in the meantime?
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
And there we are, the second conversation. We got lucky and she gave us that. So when we get back to the Nexus, there is another person to bring out a cryo for here.
Hello, Ryder.
Word is, it's a paradise planet. Aya.
Now this Turian we're about to speak to is actually one of the ones that we got brought back out of cryo after they were with one of the other outposts here. So we actually get to talk to them after and see what our actions actually accomplished.
Pathfinder? Jarkett Tervian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Kett on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
So there we go, by being nice, we scored a secondary mission. And in these two terminals, the one on the left, last time we checked these, there was nothing in it. But this time, it's got a mission, so let's have a look.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
Now the one on the right has nothing. Nice to see some Angara at the outpost.
Hello, Pathfinder.
This exaltation is a horrible truth for the Angara to live with. I pray we don't have to do the same.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
We run through construction materials almost as fast as I can source them. But that means we're growing. As long as I have toilet paper, there are few complaints.
Heh, ironically, there's your virus.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
I found contacts on Aya who are willing to trade. The supplies they have are novel. But we and the Angara are both in need. It's a good beginning.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
No one knew since we spoke, but that will change.
I would have thought she would have mentioned Vold, but yeah. That's what she says now that Vetra's actually with us.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor. As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
Now they actually fixed this in one of the updates from the original release to the 1.1, which was really good.
Bradley asked about it. Is there anything he's not overseeing?
Nope. I'll have a report on...
Hey, Pathfinder. Figured you might know how the militia's doing. Do they need people? I was in the Alliance reserves. With everything going on, I feel like I should go back to the Nexus and help.
Kandros wouldn't say no to another volunteer.
Right. Might be time to get my gear out of storage. Thanks.
If this wasn't a military outpost, I probably would have told him to stay here, but since it is a military outpost, yeah, the other militia could probably use some more forces. Ironically, they say militia and resistance, no former militaries. I always wondered if they made a number 2 of this game, if they would actually declare real militaries and whatnot. So that would have been interesting.
Might divert some militia equipment to Prodromos.
And here's a test to demonstrate what I've been talking about. Let's see what happens when we go outside the shield perimeter. Nothing. Go outside here. No life support requirements. We can run around to our heart's content now. Except for 1 or 2 areas.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Kett.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Kett chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Kett aren't the only ones winning.
So that means we've got a trip back to Vold for that one. Okay, let's check the map and see where we might want to go. That is a lot of points of interest.
Nice scent, Vetra. What is that? Jal needed solder, so he traded for this homemade lotion. I feel softer than any Turian should.
Yeah, worth a try. stop trying to cheat and actually go the proper way today.
We should take a look at those Kett machines. Were these shards of something bigger?
Can't interface with it. Guess we'll never know.
Which came first, the rock or the tech coming out of it?
The chicken did.
Got them all.
So there we go. We now know that we've got 18 of the Cobra SMGs. Oh, sorry. RPGs. My bad. So I've now changed to the combat ability. It gives us more bullets to fire with the sniper rifle before it actually runs hot.
Right between the eyes.
Having unlimited ammo was so fun. Let's go down there and investigate with a weapon that we actually have limited ammo for. And you can see that because I've got the incendiary ammo equipped, we actually have more ammo available to us in a single clip. And it'll actually make proper use of that to refill our ammo. So I guess that really didn't accomplish much, but it was kind of fun shooting.
Giving shield assist.
guess this weapon is a little better than the one we were using. Not sure.
Okay, firing the first hammer. Hold on to something. Remnant coming from below!
That'll keep you on your toes.
That's a big tremor for a couple of Remnant. Let's place the next hammer.
So for my assault rifle during that battle, I did actually switch from the incendiary ammo to the disruptor ammo because it works better against Remnant. Which was actually a trick I learned playing the other Mass Effects, because disruptor ammo worked great against things like Geth and
Tough to
bots.
get used to life on this rock. Too long staring at it.
Looks like we have some scavenger animals in our lost supply crates. Quick mess to clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though. Sam, are you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
They're bugs, Sam. They didn't do it.
More data is required to be definitive, Pathfinder.
You're a real machine sometimes, Sam.
He is an AI. And you can actually see the effect the rounds have on them because of the disruptor. It actually kind of freezes them in a way. I was actually coming here to hopefully find one of those remnant devices for PB, but I guess they're not here.
Not where I'd want to stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Ah, crap.
Looks like the Scourge got to this remnant. I think that's Kett tech. Stay alert.
You can see all of Prodromos from up here.
Won't be long before we build cities.
The view we wanted for months after arrival. Just a simple outpost.
Another news receiver down.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is
Alright, with that view in mind, we will leave attacking the Kett base for the next episode, because it'll probably take a full episode to actually launch that attack. So we'll wait and do that on the next one, and I'll leave you with this lovely view. Okay everyone, we'll leave it there for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified the next time we have an episode come out, make sure you tap that bell or notification icon. Thanks for watching everyone, and until next time, see ya!